Hey everyone, so you've probably been there, trying to set up a professional live stream or video call and realizing your camera just can't keep up with the lighting in the room. The colors look dull, the image is grainy, and no matter how much you tweak the settings, it still feels like you're shooting in a cave. Frustrating, right? Well, I ran into that exact problem until I found the BirdDog P400 4K UltraHD Full NDI 20x PTZ camera with Sony sensor. It's not just another webcam, it's a full-fledged studio camera that fits in your living room. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, this thing is a game changer for live streaming. I run a small podcast setup from my home office, and the P400 lets me switch between me and my guest with smooth, quiet pan-tilt zoom controls. The 20x optical zoom is sharp even when fully zoomed in, which means I can frame shots perfectly without moving the camera. I've used it for both indoor interviews and outdoor events, and the clarity stays consistent. Plus, since it supports full NDI, I can stream directly into OBS or vMix without needing a capture card. That alone saved me from buying extra hardware and complicated wiring. Now, let's talk about image quality. The Sony sensor delivers stunning 4K footage with rich colors and deep contrast. I've shot under harsh overhead lighting and dim ambient light, and the P400 still pulls out details without looking washed out. The low-light performance is seriously impressive, way better than any webcam I've tried. I've even used it for evening YouTube recordings where the room lighting wasn't ideal, and the footage looked clean and professional. The camera also has built-in color tools like HDR and auto exposure, so you don't need to be a colorist to get great results. One of the coolest features is the triple output. It can send NDI over your network, outputs-NDI for broadcast setups, and HDMI for monitoring or recording. I use the HDMI output to feed a small monitor on my desk so I can see exactly what the camera is capturing. That's super helpful for framing and checking focus without squinting at a tiny laptop screen. And since it's NDI compatible, I can place the camera anywhere in my house and still get a clean signal to my streaming PC without long HDMI runs or signal loss. Setup was surprisingly easy. The P400 connects via POE power over Ethernet, so I just plugged it into my network switch and it was online instantly. BirdDog's cam control software is free and lets you adjust everything from focus to color temperature remotely. You can even save presets for different scenes, which is great if you switch between setups often. I've used it with Zoom calls, YouTube live streams, and even recorded full 4K videos for my channel. The camera feels solid, too, no flimsy plastic parts, just a professional-grade build that's meant to last. I did notice a couple of things worth mentioning. The fan can get a little loud when the camera is running for hours straight, especially in quiet rooms. It's not a deal-breaker, but if you're recording voiceovers or podcasts where absolute silence matters, you might want to keep it in a closet or use a quiet room. Also, the price is higher than your average webcam, but when you compare it to a full broadcast camera setup, it's actually a pretty good value. It's an investment, but if you're serious about content creation or professional streaming, it pays off. Overall, the BirdDog P400 has been a fantastic addition to my setup. It's reliable, delivers stunning 4K quality, and gives me the flexibility to use it in multiple ways. Whether you're streaming, recording tutorials, or hosting virtual events, this camera handles it all without breaking a sweat. If you're tired of mediocre webcam footage and ready to step up your production value, this might be the upgrade you need. Check it out using the link below. For most buyers, the real question is not whether BirdDog P400 4K UltraHD Full NDI 20x PTZ camera with Sony sensor, white sounds impressive on paper, but whether strengths like stunning 4K ND with incredible color tools and 4 actually make daily use feel easier, more dependable, and more worthwhile after the first few days of excitement wear off.